Okay, I'm outside. So you've got two little entrances, one here from the road, and you've got yourself like a U-shape area to turn around in. And then over here you've got this detached garage. They said on the other side of this vehicle is a fence, so that's the property line on this side. This detached garage here. And then this fence goes around the side. It doesn't go to the other end of the property, but I'll show you that from some other windows and on the side deck. So we'll go in this way. Come in on the side through a washer dryer room. And we're in the kitchen. I'm gonna flip a light switch here so we can see a little bit. They're right under here. Okay, so the reason I was asking you about your loan program is because a VA loan program, and depending on the loan program, and at least conventional, like you mentioned, gives you a little bit better of an opportunity because they're not as stringent with the guidelines. But this ceiling is lower than the rest of the room that we're in. So it's a great little space for this little table that they have. It's perfect for this, but otherwise, a little on the low side. Now other rooms get lower, but this kitchen looks like in great shape. This tile floor is beautiful. They have the painted cabinets. But this is, in general, this is a small kitchen. This is a small space to be working with. And then they have what feels like 2 living rooms, which is fantastic. I mean, the more living space, the better. This has super high ceilings, a big old fan, 2 big old fans. Well, 2 normal fans, but they sure are making the air move nice, which is good. There is no central air here, but they do have heaters and air conditioning units that will stay. They said if somebody would like the pool table, they can make sure that stays. This barn door is gorgeous. And these are the units that they're using. They're saying that these work for them great. I mean, obviously that's not central air. However, they're explaining that for them it certainly does the job. And then out here on the side, there's a deck and the rest of this fenced area. The property actually goes, I don't know if you can see that little green electrical box right there, but the property goes out to that space over there. And then this is the road where the entrances were on the other side. They are also encapsulating below the house, and that's happening right over here. They're going under the house to take care of that work. These are just some items that they're moving out and taking care of. They also did some excavating back here, and that really helps with draining. So this was dug deeper. And then they had some trenches that were also dug. There's one that goes off like right over here and another one that goes further back right here, and that really, really helps to keep water off of their property. They are in a flood zone, but those measures certainly did a good deed of help with keeping water off the property, is what she explained. Used to be like when it rains a bunch, like the ground will be real squishy, and that's not the case as much anymore at all. I'm gonna close this door. And this is where the ceilings are lower. They're substantially lower. I am about 5'5" and I can touch them. I'll turn the camera around. I'm no supermodel. This is me touching the ceiling. I'm about 5'4", 5'5", somewhere in between there. I'll switch. And from this living room that I just came into is that first living room that we were in. So these are adjoined across from that really cool sliding barn door. And we have this room here. And that's a little heater too right there. Another heater. Very nice bathroom. Nicely updated. Tile floors. Hello. Nice sink vanity, lots of space on that. Jetted tub. This room also has some lower ceilings, and I'll turn around and show you. I'm touching the ceiling, I'm not needing to reach for it. So another bedroom over here. And there's, I should point that out. I just did a little trip over that. Not a huge trip, but a little one. There is a little, it's raised right here. It's just like a small step. But if you're not conscious of it, you can trip on it. And there is a slope from here to here. It's noticeable. But the house in general, like from where these windows are to where I am in this second living room, I am lower than where those windows are now. And then this little screen porch is great. Again, with the lower ceilings, I can touch them. But this is nice. And this is the same road frontage. But in the house, when that side door was open and I was showing you the little side deck, it's a nice cross breeze that comes through the house. All right, I'm just going to pause this and I'm going to run out to that detached garage so we get that information too. Get our eyes on everything. All right, here we go. So you have this little carport section right here, which is certainly nice. And 3 sets of doors, so it looks like you've got 3 different bays in here that you could work in. Electricity, which is nice, so you got lights. Definitely a plus, for sure. And they haven't done too much containment on this side, but that's fine. It kind of gives you a great idea of at least where the property line is that you can see. Looks to be this tree line too. And of course, the best and safest thing to do if you're ever worried about a property line would be a survey rather than, just estimate and hoping for, based off of what you see or anything online or any of that. The survey is always the safest and most accurate thing to do if you ever have a concern about property lines. But otherwise, nice space. And you still, while you still have property that's not fenced, you're fine. Well, you still have property that's not fenced. At least you have this section if you have pets or small kids or anything like that, so that you're not worried about anybody running into the road. But I'm going to download this, upload it to YouTube, and shoot it on over to you so that you can see a little bit better. And I'll call you to kind of go over it all and review it so that if you have questions, I can reach out to these owners and ask them for some more detail. I do love this wooded area over here. That does give you a lot of privacy. It's very pretty. I don't know if I'm trying to zoom in. Where he's blowing leaves right now, he's still on this property. Oh, all right. We'll let that be the end since I'm messing up with the zoom in here. But I can't wait for you to see it.